Welcome new members to Stillframe. Admin Jaws here, and today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to navigate through the forum with ease. So, first things first, you're going to open up your web browser, and I already made an account. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to stillframe.com, register. There'll be three options, three places you can register from. Don't worry, they all redirect to the same registration page. There's no difference between any of them. You're going to register. You're going to go ahead and fill out the necessary information, and then click I have read the terms of service, and it's going to give you this message where right now I'm using my old name, Exosocian, and that is going to give me an email. So I'm going to check my email, and here it is. So you get this email, and we're going to go ahead and activate by clicking this link. And now our account is now unapproved. We approved it via an email, but we did not approve it through the form itself. So in order to do this, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and click the logo or home, takes you to the same place, and we won't be able to see the form, but we'll be able to see the chat box. We can type messages to the chat box, and there we can ask for help if we need help. But however, if you look below the chat box, there's a notice that's pretty much saying that we can't view the whole form until we make an introduction thread. Once we make an introduction thread, we will be approved by a staff member who will then approve, I guess it kind of sounds like they will approve our account. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click this link, or you can click the introduction, doesn't matter, it redirects you to the same place. Or maybe Aiden made it easier and made it redirect to a post. Okay, he didn't. So what we'll do is, so now we're in the form section itself. Notice you can't see anything other than, post new thread, and you can't really, navigate through any other parts of the form. So we're going to go ahead and post new thread. So here what we're going to do is we're going to fill out a little introduction about yourself, and myself too. And it's pretty much for the forum to get to know you. Like you generally want to like put in your hobbies, animating, things you like, things that are like, I guess, common, but they're also make you stand out a little bit. For example, I like photography, and I like a certain type of photography, like abstract art. That's something I would put in my introduction. So I'm gonna type in the title. Hello, Stillframe. No, I don't want. What is this? No. Sorry about that. Hello, Stillframe. Here we go. And then I'm gonna type in. Hi, my name is Jaws. I am 18 years old. I don't have a favorite color, but I like animating a lot. So when you type in your intro, please don't do what I just did. Give a little bit more detail about yourself. When you type in your intro, you're going to go scroll down a little bit and hit submit new thread. Now what's going to happen is you get this little redirecting pop-up. You can't really read it. What it pretty much said was, thank you for submitting your thread. However, it's going to remain invisible until someone approves it. So now we're going to wait for a moderator to approve our thread. So now meanwhile, what you could do is, just chill out in the chat box for a while and wait until your name is no longer italicized. So when I scroll down the bottom of the thread, you see new member Exosocian. It's italicized. That means I'm unapproved. Once it becomes normal, like Chars, Bloodies, DJ Elemental, Aspera, that means you're approved and you can see the whole form. So now it's pretty much all of the waiting game. So, pick on some tunes, relax, and just... So now that our account has been approved along with our thread, our name's no longer italicized, therefore we should be able to see the rest of the form. So we're going to go ahead and click the home page or the logo on top. Okay, so now we're able to see the whole form. We're able to see the general animation section. We're able to see general media. We're able to see general needs, the still frame, flush and splash, and random. And from there, you could start going to threads, checking them out. You could make your own SFC or SFS profile and start battling on the members. And of course, you could post your animations in the animation section. So what I'm going to go through is, I'm not going to really go through like the form categories, but like the bulletin itself. So you probably notice is on the side, we have a nifty little sidebar that you could either minimize, basically collapse and expand if you don't like it. And this is pretty much giving you the latest info, what's happening with the form, instead of actually looking for the form itself, which is right there on the side. For example, some latest FFC battles, featured SFC battles, then some frames, some threads that have just been created, newer threads, the newest post, so forth and so on. And then you have at the bottom to change the theme. Personally, I like my theme roses, so we're gonna go with roses right now. There's fluid and fixed. Fluid means it changes with the web browser size. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and shrink it a little bit, and the form fits the web browser itself. So depending on your computer screen, the form will fill up to the adjusted size. So we're on roses, is the same kind of setup, same button, same action. So the first things first, we're gonna go to the top of the page and go over those quick tabs. So you have the logo of the band, which we already talked about, and same thing with the home tab. These just redirect you to this page, the form directory, not directory, but the form main page. And then you have these little sub tabs. You have private messages, FAQ, calendar, community, which consists of social groups, albums, friend contacts, member list. And these are just pretty much like quick access links to places that you can't really get to. And this is usually the only way to get to them. Form actions, you're really not going to be using, because you could always go to your upper navigation bar and change settings from there, which we'll get into a little bit later. So quick links, you're not going to be really using that much, but if you need to contact somebody, an admin or moderator, you want to go to view site leaders, and that will show you who are the moderators of the forum and who are the administrators, so forth and so on. And then you have blogs. So blogs are pretty much going to be staff related blogs, and each blog is going to consist of whatever that staff member wants on their blog. It is going to be, the form rules are applied to there, so you can't really go there and just start trolling and having a good old time. You have to still abide to the form rules. And then you have a college blog, which is the update that just happened, the debate threads. So you can check that out and you join the site. So make sure the rules tab, read the rules and all that stuff. So everyone's probably wondering, where's the resources? Well, they're right here. We don't really have a resource section. We have a download section. And by clicking that, it redirects you to this page, the downloads page. So since we're not a member, we can't view the resources yet. And to only become a member, you need to get 100 posts. But we could view the still frame general. And this is where we keep our VCam, preloader, and video interests. Well, soon to be video interests too. So you could download a VCam, you could download a preloader and use them in your animations. So, and then you're probably wondering how everybody has like these nifty little names too. That's the donate. Like for example, how JDR Austin has a white name with a glow. That's a donate. You could go click that and read all the little gift packages we offer. And yes, donations, everything does go to the form. Every penny really does matter. We want to upgrade the site too, so it's like maximum pleasure navigating it. So yeah, if you have a couple dollars lying around, feel free to shoot it our way. It's highly appreciated. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and go to the top navigation menu and then click settings. So settings is where you're going to find most of your nifty stuff, like changing your profile picture, avatar, and signature, which is all on the side. So first things first, we're going to go to edit profile. This is going to pretty much be your general profile information, like your homepage URL, such as your YouTube, any IM names, instant messenger you're planning to use, such as AIM, MSN, Skype. A little biography about yourself is more of like a general intro about who you are, what you like to do, where you live, hobbies, so forth and so on, and all the way to this gaming stuff like Steam ID, XBL gamertag, Monster Hunter Tricode, which is totally irrelevant to this form. But for PS3 users, keep in mind that you need to click where you live. Like not where you live at, but your region you live in, the US or EU, or your profile ID won't show up. So we're going to go ahead and skip through some of this stuff. Profile picture is a picture on your profile. People really won't see it. It's not your avatar. Two different things, profile picture and avatar. Avatar and signature is pretty self-explanatory. Your signature is your little like messages that appear at the bottom of your post. It is, you can put whatever in here, sprite sheets, band story codes, and all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead into general settings, because I don't really need to edit or email and password. And this is where I told you, if you scroll down a little bit more, you could edit some settings that you had to pick from the beginning of the form when you registered, such as time zone and all that stuff. So you could change it here and save it, and you could look through this and your default form scheme you want to browse with, and all that good stuff. So right now we're going to go to your profile and go away. Sorry about that. We're going to go to click your name. Now it takes you to your profile, and then from there you could start editing your profile with the colors and everything. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through certain profile things. So to customize your profile, there's a button right there. It says customize my profile. And then from there, you could change the background color, what you want it to. You can make it an image if you want to by clicking the color selector, use image, and then choose image. If you choose an image, you have to upload to an album. In order to upload an album, you have to create an album. So to create an album, you're gonna have to right here add an album, and then from there upload pictures to that album. Make it at least either public or private. I haven't really messed with that. And then click the URL and put the URL, not the URL, but select the image from the album for your background. And it's a lot of trial and error. So you could guess, we allow you to customize your profile to your liking. So we're going to go to default and save it. So pretty much when you're on the form is meant for you to, a place to, show off your animations, make new friends, have fun, and pretty much improve whatever you're trying to improve in. And that's why we like to give CNC, which is construction, comments and criticism. But don't shy away or be afraid of criticism. Criticism is really not that bad. We're not like complete, no, there's another way to say assholes about it. We want to make sure you know your flaws, but we're not going to tell you that you suck or anything. We want to help you improve where you're at. Not where you're at, but improve the quality of the media you're trying to improve in. So don't get too offended if someone gives you a little bit of harsh CNC or something in detail. They want you to become a better you. That makes any sense. So CNC is, that's what the form pretty much based around is making sure everyone's the best of what they could possibly be. And if you need help and you don't understand where someone's getting at, we're all willing to show screenshots, exchange Skype, show you over TeamViewer, or show you over Join Me. It's a really friendly community, and we're going to make sure that you understand how to work something in the program you really want to know. And if for some reason you still don't get it, you could always go to the request section and request extra help. But first things first, always check out the tutorials. Make sure the tutorials, you kind of do the tutorial over and over again until you get the basic gist of it before asking for help, because most of your questions will be answered in numerous tutorials that are posted here. And if you want tutoring, there's two tutors at the moment, who, myself and Tezzeret, who are offering lessons. So if you're willing to, donate, not really donate, but donate to us personally, then we're willing to tutor you. But check out those threads are there. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you could contact me via email, sky@stillframe.com. or you can private message me on the forum. There's a lot of ways to get in contact with me, and I'm friendly. I don't bite. I'm willing to answer your questions to the fullest of my ability, and if something's stumped, I'll make sure to ask someone else who needs to get you. I'll make sure you get the help you need. So yeah, thanks for visiting Stillframe, and hope to see you on the forum.